Bueno, toda mi gente bonita del Belly, ¿cómo están? ¿A poco me echaron menos? Oye, había gente hablándome que un taxi, que más pierden los Cowboys y que no. Oye, han perdido cuatro al hilo, chingada. Inconvenience. Sometimes we can't make the show one day, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna continue doing it for the end of the season, and pues we'll do it when we can. Hopefully we can do it on Tuesday, but sometimes we can't do it on a Tuesday. We're gonna do it now. Right now we're doing it late, but we're gonna probably get it up for tomorrow. It'll be Friday probably by the time you guys see it. But I'm here. If everything's good, it'll be on Tuesday. If not, we'll get it done before Friday. But anyway, how's everybody doing out there? Antes que nada, quiero mandar shout-outs a toda la gente que me está hablando que ¿dónde estás? Andas perdido y que así pensaba que Week 10 te iba para Week 10 y que aquí estoy. Le puse a la gente ahí que se dejan a little chat with, Rock and Roll James, and mando saludos a Rock and Roll James, Eddie Gamboa, Danny Garcés, Edgar, Manuel. Le mando saludos también a Mark González, a Junior Martínez, and of course, El Chaparro, the beast himself, Aaron Panteon. We have a little chat group. We've been having it for a couple of years now. And they're always, giving me stuff. But they're my best. You got to have critics. You got to have people putting you down. That way you can come back and show them that, you got a little stuff on the hood. But anyway, here I am. Of course, the Cowboys are losing. I'm not going to hide under the bed like everybody's saying. I'm hiding under the bed. I'm going to come back when the Cowboys win. But no, even the Texans, the game of the week, I think, was the Texans. Texas came out short. The guys came back and beat them. But anyway, we're going to start off on Thursday. First of all, let me have some shout-outs. Shout-outs to, I'll do it at the end for a friend of mine that got some, I'll do it later. But anyway, Thursday night, November, we had the Bengals. The Bengals, I don't know what's going on with the Bengals. Every game, they lose at the end. This time they should have went to tie it 35-30. They went for the win since they got nothing to lose. I mean, they were 4-5, now they're 4-6. But the Ravens are 7-3. They beat them 35-34. It was a great game. Burrows always plays, I always take Burrows every week because I know it's going to be a good game. But he's been coming out short at the end. But that's the way the ball bounces. The Panthers beat the Giants. This is what happened in our division. Everybody lost, even the Washington Redskins. So, it helps the Cowboys. In our division, it's a weak division. The other divisions are a lot better. But anyway, the Panthers are 3-7. The 3-7 Panthers beat the Giants, which are 2-8. Déjame ponerme los magus porque está medio chiquita la letra. The Bears, Primo Anthony. Chinga, I thought the Bears were a little bit better. They're 4-5. They're better than our record, the Cowboys record. But the 3-7 Patriots that are now 3-7 beat them 19-3. The Bills, the Bills are good. Gilbert Segura, your Colts, tan igual. They're going to be in the sofa with popcorn, passing the popcorn with Dak Prescott and all those guys. Because Flacco is going to go back to the couch next year, and it's over. 4-6. They lost 30-20, but they're scoring more points than the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys in the last 4 games haven't scored 20 points altogether. Only the kicker, Brandon, is the only one making the points there. I hope he gets paid because all the other ones should get fired immediately, including the coach. The Vikings, mi amigo Rob Romero, close game against the Jaguars. Hey, they're 2-8, but even every team has its day, ¿verdad? They're 2-8. They came over here, almost beat the 7-2 Vikings, or they were 6-2. Now they're 7-2, 12-7. But this is what happens. A good team always finds a way to win, just like the Chiefs and the Vikings. A good team, it doesn't matter. They'll find a way to win at the end, and they'll keep it close, and the defense will keep it close. Of course, the Cowboys can't keep it close. Everybody scores 45. How can you come back from a 45-3 halftime? It's bad. The Broncos almost beat the Chiefs. Once again, I was rooting for the Broncos to beat the Chiefs. They're 5-5. They're a better record than the Cowboys. With Sean Payton, we should have got Sean Payton. We'd be 5-5 right now instead of 3-6. The Chiefs 9-0. The only undefeated team in the league is the Kansas City Chiefs. I think they got a pact with the devil, and they might even now they're even saying they're gonna the 72. They're going after the record. The 72 Dolphins when Larry Zonka was playing. I don't remember who was the quarterback, but Larry Zonka was playing. He was the fullback and tailback at that time. He would go both and blocker top. Pesao, Larry Zonka. They were 16-0 back in the day. And Ochinga, that's what they're going for now, 9-0. I don't think the Chiefs have ever been 10-0. They're gonna be 10-0 if they win next week. So they're doing excellent. Close games. All of them have been close games. I think all of them have been no more than 7 points. But a good team finds a way to win, and it's looking like they're gonna be maybe going for the three-peat. Maybe they'll be the first. If I think the Cowboys would have had a three-peat if they wouldn't got rid of Jimmy Johnson. I think they won 96. What is it? 95, 96, and then they skipped 97, and they won 98, and they won 98 with Barry Switzer. But they should have kept them. They might have won 97 and go with the first three-peat. Could have been the Cowboys because we had a good team back then. Of course, now the Falcons. I thought the Falcons. This is what I'm saying. The Saints were 3-6. Now they're 3-7. Not the best record in the league. Of course, it's like the Cowboys record. But the Falcons is one of those teams that you got to practice for. You never know. Cousins, the kicker missed 3 field goals. The kicker missed 3 field goals, and then. Of course, Cousins had a late interception, and they lost 20-17. Any team in any given Sunday they can lose to anybody because you don't know who wakes up eating their Wheaties and going, making 100-yard like este cabrón de George. Chinga, he's making runs which the Cowboys should have got. He should have got George, but of course they went back and got Elliott, which has missed his practices and doesn't like to go to team meetings. What a surprise. The 49ers, I saw this game. I was rooting for the Buccaneers, 49ers fans. I thought they really, I like Baker Mayfield, but it was a close game. I thought when Baker Mayfield usually has 20 before halftime. So this is what happened with the Cowboys, the 49ers. If they keep it close in halftime, they'll come back and beat you because they do have the players. And then McCaffrey did well. And, of course, the 11 did well. They had some good receivers, got some good players. Purdy played well. And the Buccaneers, Mayfield, are 4-6. 49ers are not doing excellent, but they're still winning. And they're going to win some more games. They're 5-4. The Steelers, mi amigo Danny Castañeda, the Steelers beat our Commanders. Qué bueno, because they were on top of the league. And the Cowboys lost, the Giants lost. Everybody in our division lost, so it doesn't matter in our division as long as we keep it close, and we might get a wild card. We're hoping for a wild card. Every team in our league, in our division, is hoping for a wild card because we're not doing too well. Steelers won 28-27. The Titans, of course, are not doing. They're not doing anything. They're 2-7. The Chargers are 6-3. They won 27-17. The Cardinals beat the Jets. I think this is Rodgers. I don't know. This is Les Hurrah. He's 3-7. Cardinals beat them 31-6. A blowout. The Eagles. I don't even want to say that. I want to skip this, but the Eagles decimated. That's the word of the day. Decimated the Cowboys. The only person that scored, of course, was Brandon, the field goal kicker. 6 points, and the other guy's 34-6. What an embarrassment! I think this is the worst performance the Cowboys have been in years. I have never seen every team just run over us. Every team scoring 30 to 40 points, and we're in the teens. If we're lucky, we're in the teens. We don't even get to 20 sometimes. So 34-6. So if you guys got a pot next week with the Texans that's in the 3 to 9s, the 3, 6, or 9, you're doing excellent because the only one that's Brandon Aubrey's the only one that you got a good kicker. So 3, 6, 9, those are the worst tickets ever for a pot number. Now they're good with the Cowboys because they're not even getting any sevens. Don't worry, if you get a 7 and a 3, starting off, you guys are in trouble. The Lions came back and beat the Texans. This is what good teams do. It was a hell of a game. I gotta give it up to the Texans, and you know what? They're gonna come back and try to beat the Cowboys at Arlington. It's gonna be a Monday night game. The Cowboys are 3-6. This is the worst. Wow, I'm just trying to get to 5 games. I hope we win at least 5 games. But of course, Jerry Jones came out. I saw it this morning. Season-ending injury for Prescott, and we got a new player. The new receiver. I'm not sure it's going to be Cooper Rush. I'm thinking Cooper Rush is going to start, and then they're going to put Trey Lance. We got nothing to lose. I'm sure we're not punting. If they punt, that means I don't know what's going on. We got nothing to lose. They should go at it 4th down all the time and start throwing the ball and give Trey Lance some plays that maybe he can get better next year. Because Cabron de Prescott, he's out for the season. So the Eagles are 7-2. We're 3-6. The Lions, of course, 8-1. Texans are 6-4. We're gonna meet up with the Texans, 6-4 Texans on Monday. The Dolphins, Sunday night game. The Dolphins out of nowhere beat the Rams. I took the Rams, but the Dolphins got their quarterback back. They won 23-7, 23-15. I'm sorry. Anyway, those were the scores. Now let me go back. I forgot to do this weekend. This weekend, al fin llegó Gili Segura. El evento de Gili Segura llegó on the Mustang Lounge, November 16, 2024. Pre-sale tickets, you can still get them at the pre-sale tickets. You can call Gili Segura Promotions at 956-714-0237. He's going to have, I heard the tapes. He sent me some recordings. The 181 boys, it sounded good. Algo así como Hometown Boys. Special guest Big John. Don't ask me why they call him Big John. I guess we'll find out November 16. But pre-sale tickets are $10. You can still go to the door. Ahí está mi amiga Jen, la dueña de Mustang Lounge. She'll find you a place to sit. Or if not, ask for Gili Segura there at the door, and he'll come out and see you guys there at the door to get you a good seat. And that's about we've been having it's not a good Sunday when the Cowboys lose, but the Texans lost. So the only team we're here rooting for is the Longhorns now. Hopefully they'll take it to the house. Manning's playing because, of course, Manning plays when the score is like 30-13. This is what I thought in the Cowboys. When the Cowboys are, well, we haven't been this year, but last year and the year before, we had games that were 40 to, we were winning. We were scoring last year. And the year before that, we finished 12-5. I think we've been 12-5 for 2 or 3 years straight. They should have took Prescott out and give some of these guys some snaps. So when this happens, they're not caught off guard. But I don't know what's going on that's just what I don't understand. Why do you keep Prescott wants to play when it's 40-3, but sure as hell quits when it's 40-3 and on the opposite. So he's out. He's going to be out for the season. I don't know who's going to play Monday, but I'm still going to watch it. I'm going to root for the Cowboys. Mi señora's going to root for the Texans. And whoever wins is going to not talk to the other because we have opposite teams. So I'm going to do the predictions now. The predictions, let me poner los magos. The predictions, of course. We got some good games coming up. Thursday, November 14th. Thursday, November 14th. Y el sábado 15 es, el sábado es el 16, es el de Gili Segura ahí en el Mustang Lounge, no se lo pierdan. Pero November 14th, Thursday, the Commanders, divisional games are coming up. We're playing all divisional, after the Texas, it's all divisional games for the Cowboys and the rest of the division. So the Washington Commanders are 7-3. They're going to face the Eagles, 7-2. This should be a great game to start off the week. Thursday, I'm not going to miss it. And then Sunday, of course, 12 o'clock, we got the Packers facing the Bears. At Chicago, we got the Jaguars facing the Lions at Detroit. Of course, on the first game, I didn't even say who I picked. I'm going to take the Commanders to beat the Eagles. I'm going to take the Packers to beat the Bears. I'm going to take the Lions to beat the Jaguars. I'm going to take. I don't even know what to take. I'm going to take the upset. I'm going to take the Raiders to beat the Dolphins. I'm going to beat the. I'm going to take the Rams that lost against. They lost this week, but I'm going to take the Rams to beat the Patriots. And the Browns and the Saints, of course, we don't know who to pick because they got the same record. But I'm going to take the Saints to win another game, and it'll be their second consecutive game because they haven't won one in seven games. They were 0-7, I think, they were in the loss section. So now they're 1-7. Of course, they're what are they? They're 3-7. So they've lost three. They've lost 7 and won 3. The Ravens are playing the Steelers. Chinga, that's a good game. The Ravens always find some way to win, but I'm going to go with the Steelers because I don't like the Ravens. I'm going to take the Steelers, Denny. I'm going to take your Steelers. Of course, I'm going to take the Vikings, Rob. I'm going to take the Vikings over the Titans. And chinga, Achille, I got no choice but to pick the Colts over the Jets because both of them. I think they're gonna be blacked out even they're gonna be blacked out even over there in Baltimore, Indianapolis, wherever they're playing. And the Jets, they're not gonna watch that. They're gonna be watching another game because everybody already gave up on the Colts and the Jets. The Falcons and the Broncos, it's gonna be a hell of a game. Of course, the Broncos got good coaching. I don't see Cousins. I think Cousins is gonna come back after this loss and beat the Broncos. They'll be 7-4. The 49ers are going to beat the Seahawks, but it's going to be a good game. 4-5 against 5-4. I'm going to be hoping that the Seahawks beat them, but I got to take the 49ers. They got a better team. The Chiefs, this is going to be the game of the week. I won't miss this one forever. It's going to be at 3:30, 3:25. The Chiefs, the 9-0 Chiefs against the Buffalo Bills. Oh, my God. So this Josh Allen against Mahomes, it should be a championship game. It's going to be a championship killer game. I don't know. I'm going to go for the upset. I'm going to pick Bills to beat the Chiefs. This will be their first loss. If anybody can beat the Chiefs, it'll beat the Bills. Otherwise, they might even go 16-0. Como dice, they might go all the way. Yeah, that's if the Bills don't beat them, olvídate, I don't think anybody else will beat them. The Bengals 4-6 over the Chargers. I'm going to take the Charge. Of course, like I said before, Monday night game is one of those games that you want both of them to win, but you can't. You got to have one. I hope they stay tied over in overtime. And but you can't. You wish for that because we got a better kicker than do. We'll win it in overtime. But the Cowboys will beat the Texans. I'm going to take an upset again. And I'm going to be rooting for the Cowboys. This one, I picked it up from my heart because I'm a Cowboys fan. Hopefully they come back and are, they're 3-6. Hopefully they'll be 4-7 next when we come back in week 11. But that's about all I have, sir. Everybody, hope you guys have Thanksgiving is coming up. I hope everybody has bought their turkey. I got mine. Como dice el playoffs, shit, we can't even win a game. Como el commercial say, the playoffs. Anyways, the walk of shame will go to the Cowboys because, man, they're doing bad and then they lost their quarterback. I don't even know how he got hurt. Nobody hit him. He keeps on getting hurt by himself. So it's $160 million hamstring. That's what Jerry Jones bought. I don't know. Maybe they should cook him for Thanksgiving and see how his hamstring cooks in the barbecue pit because he's doing bad. Hopefully next year they get rid of him. Of course, with Elliott también, I don't know why they don't pay Dalvin Cook. They don't even play him. I don't know why they get him if you're gonna play him. I don't see anything. They're gonna play that new receiver, and I'm thinking Cooper's gonna start, and then they'll probably, if he does well, they'll leave him in there. If not, they'll do the same they did last week and give Trey Lance a shot. Let's wait. Let's see what happens. if they don't win this one, I'm gonna say don't win none, so we can get the good picks for next for 2025 draft, and hopefully we get the quarterback. I hear that there's a little rumor there that they want Deion Sanders to coach, and Deion Sanders is going to bring his sons, both of them, to the Cowboys. But let's see. Let's wait and see what's going to happen. Of course, Jerry Jones will not fire a coach. The only coach he fired it before the season was Tom Landry back in '89. But he says he's not going to fire a coach. He's going to give him to the end of the season, or probably till we don't make the playoffs, and then he'll fire him, and then we'll decide by next. See who's coming up. Who's coming up? I think Deion Sanders is a good choice. He could really do well, and he'll bring some of his players from. He'll know who to draft. This is a guy that knows how to draft. He's already been collegiate level. He'll come to the NFL and bring the guys from the collegiate level that he knows are good, and which he can call one-on-one, and they'll come. They'll if they can. And undrafted, if he don't get undrafted, he'll know who it is, and he'll call them up and bring them to the Cowboys, and he's going to make a difference. He's going to bring playmakers, which is what we need, because we don't have nobody. We're getting people that are already in the bench or people on the couch to come play. And, of course, we're not going to get anywhere like that. We should have got Eddie George. Look what he's doing, a hell of a season. And I just want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Holidays are coming up. Before I go, a little serious note. I want to give my heartfelt sympathy and condolences to my friend Danny Castaneda. He's had a hard week this week, and everybody I think here in Westaco knows, and they're all have come together, and things like this are not easy, and I want to take time right now to offer my condolences to the family, to the Castaneda family, and we'll see them at the services, Denny and Sonia. No hay palabras para esto, pero we'll see you guys there, and keep your head up and just dale para adelante. Nothing that you can do, but dale para adelante. We'll see you guys next week, week 12. Hopefully we can do it on Tuesday. If not, I'll let you guys know. The guy from the Cap, he was out of town. I'm gonna get he already gave me his uncle's. He won the Cap, but he's in Michigan somewhere, and he inboxed me with the number. I'm gonna give it to his uncle. He lives in Mile 9. I'll probably do it either tomorrow or Saturday. Take a picture and put it up on my pictures here, so you guys can see that he received his cap. You're gonna get your cap, Mr. Salas, Danny Salas. I'll give it to your uncle, and that's all I got. We'll see you guys soon. Ciao, baby.